What's up, you guys? Welcome to our magical week at Disney. We had the most memorable week, and I'm excited to share all the memories and a few tips along the way to know what Disney is like these days. We learned so much, but still had such an amazing time. We got ready with all the sparkle, and we were on our way. First stop of the week was Magic Kingdom, which is so great if you have young kids. But y'all, it was hot. Like, not cute hot, like hot hot. So definitely bring yourself a fan and tons of water. First lesson we learned on our trip is to definitely stay on Disney property. The biggest reason is that they prioritize anyone who's staying on property to be able to reserve like the best rides on the Genie Plus, which is a Disney app. So if you're gonna do it, take it from me and do it right. We had an amazing trip nonetheless, but I would highly recommend to anyone coming to check out all the amazing Disney hotels. Plus, you save on parking. So we got a double stroller for the week. Yes, that is my 8-year-old. Just trust me, it's better than hearing your kids complain. You get a discount the more days that you get. And our first restaurant was at Liberty Tree Tavern. It is so good. It's like Thanksgiving family style. We all loved it. And probably my favorite restaurant in Magic Kingdom. So a little bit about the Genie Pass. It is $15 a day per person, which definitely gets pricey, but I just don't think there's any other way to do Disney. You get on rides through the Lightning Lane, you avoid so many lines, and it's a great way just to have a flow of your day. The prices definitely keep rising, and it's crazy because there are still such big crowds. But I would recommend really getting educated on the Disney app before your Disney trip if you come. It definitely plan ahead with everything when it comes to Disney. Good morning. Going to Ohana. They liked it? Ohana is my favorite restaurant in Disney. You love it? Restaurant. Disney.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
First time with us.
We were so excited to take the kids to Ohana because Anthony and I love it so much. It is one of Disney's more popular restaurants in the Polynesian resort, so I would recommend booking it right when the window opens to book reservations. You have 24 hours before any reservation to cancel, so I would just book anything you think you're really wanting ASAP. After Ohana was Epcot, and I kid you not, we went into our trip with Epcot being our least favorite park and left with it being number one by far. And no, it wasn't because of all the drinks they're famous for. We started on the sweetest ride, Finding Nemo, and we had a little time to kill before our next ride. We always love coming to the aquarium that is right where you exit the ride. Plus, they are blasting AC, so we would just come here whenever we needed an inexpensive break from the heat. Plus, our kids love it. All right, so real talk, no fluff. I cannot explain how incredible the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride is at Epcot. Hands down, the best ride I have ever been on. We got off speechless with tears. It was a whole moment. I called everyone I knew. There's life before Guardians and life after Guardians. I think that's what people mean by an out-of-body experience. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for kids. My 4-year-old went on it, but he is crazy. So don't base anything on my kids. They are definitely braver than I am, but all in all, just unbelievable, incredible.
What just happened?
Out-of-body experience.
Life is only downhill from here.
Hey, Disney Day.
Little outfit of the day. My Tinkerbell ears on. Stress. Do you like my bag? Marley and I are already crying over Disney memories. Birthdays in Disney, that's where I seem to cry the most. And where people should cry the least.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive. I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride.
We should live at Disney.
We got this day forever.
So of course, right after we eat, we go on Mount Everest, the biggest and baddest ride in Disney. I had the mom arm going over my kids the entire time. It was so intense. So Disney Magic was working really well this day. I got to meet Brianna Kay here on YouTube, and she was the sweetest real life princess. I'm telling you, Disney always has a way of adding magic in the in-between moments. It's not all about the rides. Biggest tip at Disney is just to soak in how amazing everything is. All the details, the scenery, the innovation. It is so grand and worth every drop of sweat and penny. But if you can come in the fall, spring, or Christmas time, just do that. It is much more fun when you're not dying of heat stroke and it's raining all the time. We had an overall short but fun day at Animal Kingdom.
Hollywood Studios! Who are we seeing today?
Why is it Woody?
Before becoming obsessed with Epcot, no one could convince me that Hollywood Studios wasn't the best park. The whole ambiance is just so nostalgic and so happy. First ride of the day was Slinky Dog. We waited in a 100-minute line to ride this. It went pretty quickly, but I have never been able to reserve this ride on the app. It always goes so quick. Again, the reservation priority, stay on property. It was so worth it though, so cute, and the kids kept begging to go and wait for it again, if that tells you anything.
This is my favorite song.
So after Hollywood Studios, we hopped over to Magic Kingdom. I did a little Disney shopping while the kids and Anthony rode Splash again. And boy, did they get a splash. I'm telling you, constant rain in the summer. They were literally stuck on the ride and it was pouring while I was living my best dry life. Of course, the kids loved it, but soaked socks means it's time to wrap up the day.
Who's excited to see lions today? Who's excited for lions?
Another day at Animal Kingdom. This was definitely the more Pandora exploring type of day. Pandora is so awesome and breathtaking. We started the day on the Navi River Journey. It is such a simple boat ride, but it's just stunning and relaxing. The sounds and visuals just make you want to abandon your life and live there. It is so great. I highly recommend. After our ride, we booked a quick service meal on the Disney Genie app at Satuli Canteen. It was pretty simple and not my favorite quick service place, but it was quick and easy, and sometimes you just need simple. Here we go! Flight of passage!
Seal genetic matching room.
That ride is so magical. What did you guys think?
Amazing. We've been on it like 10 times.
So last ride of the day was Navi River Journey. And again, I don't know what the theme is. We're getting soaked at the end of the day. So it was so much fun. But if you do this ride, definitely make it for the end of the day so you're not walking around soaked from head to toe. Our second day at Magic Kingdom, we had made an early dinner reservation at Tony's, which is a restaurant right when you enter the park, right on Main Street. It's Italian food. It is so good. We come here every single time we come to Disney World. You cannot go wrong. We had actually gone to Hollywood Studios earlier in the day, but the rides we were wanting to go on kept closing. I don't know what was up, but we honestly got to the front of one ride and it closed down. So we just hopped on over to Magic Kingdom. We had some rides that we had booked on the Genie Plus. So all in all, it was a good day. It was short, but with a week at Disney, sometimes it's nice to have just a little bit more of a chill day.
Hi, where are we today?
Disneyland.
Disney World. Epcot.
Epcot.
We're at Epcot today and we're gonna ride Guardians of the Galaxy. My next tip, you need to listen up. Bring a poncho, bring an umbrella. You're gonna think, do I actually need it? You'll need it. And you can wear your ears on top. Worth it.
This has been the best day. It's been overcast. It's been sprinkling all day, but this has been the best day. The park has not been overcrowded. It's not been hot. Get right on the rides. Everything we've done today has been indoors, so it's been perfect.
Perfect day at Epcot.
My favorite area in all of Disney is the France Pavilion. It just feels so romantic with French food, the skyline, and also that is where the sweetest ride is. We finally got to ride Ratatouille, which books up very quickly, probably because it's so precious. We all loved it. I cried. I'm definitely such a mom. I think I'm a little biased because we all love that movie, but just the perfect last ride of our trip.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul
even though there were crazy lines, crowds, and heat that was a little rough to navigate, we still had the best trip. If you made it to the end of this video, I hope you got a little dose of magic in your day, and if you are planning to go, I hope you have an incredible experience. And if you have any tips to add to this, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any questions, I would be so happy to answer them for you. And yeah, we left with so many incredible memories. We can't wait to do it again. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.